Hello ladies and gentlemen, hello Capricorns of all ages, welcome to the Capricorn August 2016 love reading. It's a little general reading where I select different groups of people around the globe. I can see them in my mind. I know it sounds a little goofy, but it's like seeing the globe, and like I say, it's at night, and then I can see the glowing of different regions on the planet, and whatever I'm thinking about, it makes those little regions glow, so anyway, welcome. MysticCharles, or Charles. I am your host. I am your host with the ghost. Yes, there are entities around us. There are spirits all around us, but you are here because you have an open mind. A lot of people don't understand that, that there are spirits and energies all around us. They help guide us, and they are not always right. So I use the tarot, and I gotta wiggle the mouse. Remember wiggle? People who are already subscribed are considered mystics in my room, alright? I give them a blessing every time, someone new subscribes. I give them a blessing to be able to see other things that are not visible with their eyes. So, my mystics know about the wiggle, alright? Wiggle your mouse, because I use the computer screen for a little extra lighting. Since we're here in my little magical corner, we make use of whatever we got. But anyway, remember, readings are for your entertainment purposes only. That's the disclaimer. But, naturally, a lot of my clients I've had for almost 40 years, they don't see it as entertainment purposes only, but that's the legalese of it, alright? They put that there because science can't prove what we do, so they say. So they say, right? They say, make it happen. Just because it doesn't necessarily always happen at that second, well, to them, it's not real. But them, the others. But anyway, let's do this. We're ready. Cards are ready. Capricorn, August 2016. A little general reading. Naturally, not everything will go for every person here, but if you feel a little tingle, your hair stand on end, or you sort of understand the answers, so that means that this is probably for you, whatever I'm referencing. I try to look at different things. I'm looking at boyfriend, girlfriend right now, and we're Capricorn folks. August, right now, this boyfriend, girlfriend thing, it looks like you're going to have some sort of decision to make here. A possible important decision concerning your relationship. Okay? It could be an unpleasant decision. What a way to start the reading, right? But I got to tell you what I see, I'm impartial here, but if I'd say something that isn't, all that pleasant, well, just remember, things aren't written in stone, and if I give you something, like I said, that's a little unpleasant, it doesn't mean that you can't fix it, okay? Because now you have the knowledge, you have the power. Power is knowledge, as they say, right? Alrighty, so that's for boyfriend, girlfriend. Now, I'm not just saying the guy or girl. It looks like it's going to be on both sides. Some groups of people, it's going to be the fella who needs to make this big decision, this unpleasant decision. And in some cases, it's the female, but just know that this decision might be coming in. It's something you might already be known, you know about already. So be strong about it. It doesn't matter what age you are, boyfriend, girlfriend, whether you're in your teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, it don't matter. Apparently something has swayed you, something has made you think a lot about the situation that you're in, the relationship. But let's move on. Be strong doing that, anyway. Also, we're still in the boyfriend-girlfriend category, as I put it, and it looks like for other groups it's a good time to go out there and do something childlike, do something a little silly, do something that you might not have done in quite a while. Alright? It's pleasurable, it's fun. Okay, this is more towards the guy, more towards the man, to suggest it to your girlfriend. Your girlfriend might not know about it. You gonna teach her a little something new? August. Time to learn something new. Ladies, are you up to it? Alright, let's do another set of cards. Yeah. You know, if you need a little more in-depth reading, I am available to do private readings. Just get in touch with me through the email address. I'll pop it up there on the screen, or it's in the description. You know, if you get something that you just need to share with me, something physical, well, I got a P.O. box there too, so I'm pretty easy to get in touch with. Sometimes I get a little busier than normal, but other times I am around, so I'm doing some more. Let's do this in general. Let's see who pops up. Alrighty. Who do we got here? We got travel coming up for you. I know this is the love romance reading, but we just did Sagittarius. Sagittarius had travel concerning your sweetheart too. Well, this concerns the Capricorn folks. You might have travel coming up that in August that will take you closer somehow to your sweetheart. Is your sweetheart away? It could be travel from your sweetheart to you also. Okay, it's going both ways. I got it twice. You know, that's what I'm saying. It could be your sweetheart coming to you, or you going to your sweetheart. So we get some sort of connection, so some sort of contact if your partner, love interest is away. That's good. That's good. And and you're not happy that your partner's away. So there you go. And well, just unhappy. And that's about what it wrote in these cards. We're going to go further. Yep. Sometimes the cards have many meanings. Sometimes it just wants to get that one point across. So I guess it was just trying to tell you that travel's needed to get your relationship back on track, I guess. And it could be either way, you going to them or them coming to you. They are not a Capricorn, okay? Let's break that up. If you're the Capricorn, they're not the Capricorn. Okay. I'm looking at married folks right now. I want to see how they're doing. Married, whether it's legally or it's spiritually. Spiritually means that you don't need that piece of paper to say that you are that person's mate. Well, in my pagan weddings, you know, I'm a pagan priest, you know, the words somewhat go for as long as you shall love. You know, a lot of the other religions will be death do you part type, but for a lot of my folks, it's for as long as you shall love. But anyway, this is for the married folks. Something from the past will be coming back around. This could be an ex, so be on your toes for that. Ladies, that's going towards you. Be careful. It could be an ex. I don't see this person as a total pain in the neck, you know, type of person. But he's an ex for a reason, or they are an ex. Remember, I do deal with same-sex lifestyles, so whether I keep them as a he or a she, you know, it doesn't matter. It's just that I see it as your ex coming around. You don't know when. It looks like it might be about mid-month. Okay, and this is leaning towards a male coming around to you, ladies. And you don't know how you're going to handle that. I'm sure you don't. It's a little confusing sometimes. You're already in another marriage, and then an ex shows up. Well, it could be because I get a child here. There might be a child involved too. So maybe you had a child with him or a couple kids and some sort of visitation, I guess. But I think that's what the reason could be. Yeah. So, don't know when. I say it's mid-month-ish. That's him. Don't give him any money if he asks for it. Okay. I don't think he'll spend it wisely or really needs it to survive on. All right. So that's just here. So I thought I'd share it with you. Remember, I'll share what I see. That's why we come here. I've been doing readings since the mid-70s. I know. I've been doing them since the mid-70s. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your mouse. Sort of go out. Peripherals. When to use your peripherals? You ever have the feeling like, oh, you saw somebody over there or over there? That's a lot how spirits come to you too, right? Just learn something new, right? A day you don't learn something new is a day wasted. But I don't know what we were talking. I forget. I don't remember what we were talking about. Except, the peripherals caught me. I guess it wasn't that important. I'll think about it. Maybe. I gotta keep my mind on the reading. Gotta keep my mind where it belongs. Oh yeah, I started doing readings back in the mid-70s. So, yeah. If you happen to see a card and, the Chariot, like this, just an example, don't take the face value if I turn it out. Alright, because cards have changed over the years to me. There are a lot more things than your basic values. Some people, they do readings with me and they say, what card was it? What card was it? And it really isn't pertinent to them because the cards mean things mostly completely different than the basic meanings. If you're just learning the cards, well, yeah, learn the basic meanings, but trust me, after a while they start changing, and they get their own personal attitude too. Sometimes they're a pain in the neck. Yeah. Here we go. Another set. This is called the spread. Spread. And as I spread out the cards, what do we have here? Guys, it looks like you're going to take charge of a lot of things in your relationships in August. For the single fellas, not dating and such, it looks like you might be meeting someone new. Alright? And this goes along with taking charge in the relationship, because this relationship might be good, except the lady might be a little off, off as in off of dating and stuff. She probably had a bad experience. I could feel that, and I didn't mean to hesitate on the ladies. A little off, but my mind goes so fast sometimes, and I get stuck on a word because my mind stops and then goes for something else. But yeah, she might be off of dating and not used to it. So, the guy being in charge, might have to direct on how this goes. And the lady looks like she's a pretty nice lady, guys. I'm talking to the Capricorn fellas here. Alright? So you might need to take charge of the situation, take charge of the dating. She might not have a preference on where to go to eat or what movie to see. So she might, trust you in making the right decision. But, you're going to get to know her a little bit better, and she looks like she's going to be a pretty good woman for you. This looks like it could happen probably towards the end of the month, August. But it doesn't mean that, you're not going to start dating or meeting this person and possibly going out. It's just showing that things might get a little bit warmer towards the end of the month. So that's when you start feeling like, hey, this lady might be the one for you. And yeah, I think she might have had a rough relationship before you, so you might have to have a little bit of patience with her. So, alrighty. Young ladies in school, college, high school, whatever. Remember, my readings are for entertainment purposes only. Don't get no parents after me. It don't matter. Take the information or you don't. It's all your choice. And in school, you're thinking about someone who's also in school. That's why we got in school. It's a learning place. It's a place of learning. It could be a place of training. Maybe you're in a technical institute or something like that. And new romance might be starting up for you in a place of learning for August 2016. So, that looks pretty good. I don't know, we might just slow it down there because Capricorn, it looks like I'm not seeing much negativity. Watching out for that, ex coming back, ladies. Try to convince your new partner that person's an ex for a reason, so that when this person knocks on the door or calls you on the phone, the contact could be by phone. It doesn't mean, they might be showing up on your doorstep. It's just contact from the past. So, yeah, don't sweat too much over it. Well, then we saw that it could be the child's father, or children's father, so whatever. He's got rights too, morally or legally. And look good for people dating, look good for people getting into a relationship, it looked good for people going to see their sweetheart. This is what I'm remembering. So, anyway, it looked pretty good. I didn't really see much of a money issue. It looks like you Capricorns are going to manage things fairly well this month, and that's good. And remember to check out the morning rush readings that I do. A little bit of tarot and spiritual strangeness. Because tarot is just a tool to help guide in a reading. The answers come spiritually, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't always trust the spirits, and no, they are not always right. You can get people who disagree with me, but hey, don't you know people who weren't very right while they were alive? Doesn't mean they're right when they're gone. All right, so they get a little more sense, up there, but no, it doesn't mean that they're always right just because they're a spirit or an entity like the one that we have behind us. Remember, entities and spirits are always all around you. So remember to please like the video, click that little thumbs up, share the video where you can, and like share it on your Facebooks or social networks and such. Do I need to make an? I have Instagram. Do you need to? You guys think you want to look at pictures? I don't know. I haven't been into Instagram much, but you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and all those other places. I haven't done much with Instagram, but anyway, share where you can and leave comments if you like, and and remember to click that box down there to subscribe. Or you can click right up there. This is my new direction up there, over this shoulder. Click here to subscribe. So, anyway, have a good month, and we're going to be getting into the general readings coming up next week, and general readings for September. And that'd be cool. I've been seeing a lot of things in the love readings that dealt with general readings, and yeah, not everything deals with love. So I get a lot of financial things have been popping up during love readings. So apparently, financial is important to a lot of folks. Should. That's the object of the hunt nowadays. You know, in the old days it was different things. The object of the hunt. You know, bring home the meat, bring home the food for your family or yourself. And but anyway, remember to get in touch with me if you need me. Reading is done.